In the vast and wild landscapes of Iceland, there are places where the earth speaks. It whispers in plumes of steam. It breathes through fissures in the ground. One such place is a small town, nestled in a valley of remarkable activity. This is Hveragerði. It rests in the south of this island nation, a short journey from the capital, Reykjavik. Yet it feels a world away. Here, the planet's inner warmth breaks through the surface, shaping the land and the lives of those who call it home. It is a quiet corner of the world, a place of gentle power and surprising color, held securely between ancient mountains. From a great height, one begins to understand its unique character. Hveragerði is not merely a town built upon the land, it is a town woven into it. The forces that sculpted Iceland itself are present here in a most intimate way. They are not distant or abstract concepts. They are a part of daily existence. Imagine floating gently, like a seed on the wind, looking down upon this extraordinary valley. The scene below is a masterpiece of natural art. The houses of Hveragerði are scattered like colorful pebbles, their roofs painted in bright reds, blues, and greens. The town is not large. It is a small, intimate community, laid out with a gentle logic that follows the contours of the land itself. A settlement that seems to have grown organically from the valley floor. The most striking feature from this vantage point is the steam. It rises in countless white columns, soft and ethereal against the solid forms of the mountains. Some plumes are small and wispy, like gentle exhalations from the earth. Others are thick and powerful, billowing upwards with a quiet, steady force. Surrounding the town, the landscape unfolds in a series of gentle textures and tones. The valley floor is a patchwork of fields, gardens, and wild meadows. The steam is the town's most defining characteristic, its constant, silent signature. It rises from a multitude of sources. It seeps from cracks in the sidewalks. It billows from fenced-off areas in public parks. It emerges from the rocky slopes of the hillsides that embrace the town. This is not the smoke of industry. This is the pure, clean vapor of water heated deep within the Earth's crust. It is a tangible connection to the immense volcanic systems that lie dormant but ever present beneath the whole of Iceland. Observing from above, these columns of steam create a dreamlike quality. On a still day, they rise straight up, like pillars connecting the land to the sky. In the hills just behind the town lies the Reykjadalur Valley, the Steam Valley. Here, the earth is alive with bubbling mud pots and steaming fumaroles. The people of Hveragerði have learned to live in harmony with this steamy environment. They are integrated into the fabric of the town, existing as natural monuments within the community. The rising steam is more than just a visual wonder. It is the source of a precious resource, hot water. This natural bounty is the heartbeat of the community. Homes are kept warm against the chill of the Icelandic winter, not by burning fuel, but by the simple transfer of the Earth's own warmth. This geothermal energy has allowed for a most surprising industry to flourish here, horticulture. From the air, the large greenhouses are a dominant feature, especially at dusk or during the dark winter months. They glow with a soft, warm light, creating islands of artificial daylight in the northern darkness. The hot springs themselves are, of course, a major draw. The most famous of these is the river in the Reykjadalur Valley. Here, hot water from the springs mixes with the cold water of the river, creating sections that are the perfect temperature for bathing. People from all over the world make the pilgrimage up the valley to immerse themselves in these natural hot pools. When summer arrives in Hveragerði, the landscape undergoes a dramatic transformation. The dormancy of the long winter gives way to an explosion of life and color. From our aerial perspective, the valley floor becomes a lush carpet of the most intense green. The grasses grow thick and tall, swaying gently in the near-constant daylight of the Icelandic summer. The Varmá River, fed by the melting snows from the mountains as well as its geothermal sources, runs full and clear. Its banks become a haven for wildflowers. Bright yellow buttercups, purple lupines, and delicate white blossoms appear in dense patches, creating a painter's palette of color along the water's edge. This is the season for exploration. The hiking trails that crisscross the hills and mountains surrounding the town become clear and inviting. From above, we can see tiny figures moving along these paths. The town itself is bustling with a quiet energy. Gardens are tended, and the bright colors of cultivated flowers join the wild ones. As the long days of summer shorten and the air grows crisp, a new kind of beauty descends upon Hveragerði. Winter arrives not with a roar, but with a hush. A blanket of pure white snow covers the landscape, transforming the valley into a place of quiet magic. From above, the world is simplified, its details softened and its colors muted. The steam, which is a constant presence year-round, becomes even more dramatic in the cold winter air. The temperature difference makes the plumes of vapor appear thicker, whiter, and more voluminous. The Varmá River often remains unfrozen in places, its dark water a stark contrast to the snow-covered banks. Steam rises directly from the river's surface. The true spectacle, however, is the greenhouses. Viewed from the sky on a dark winter night, they glow with an intense golden light, casting a warm radiance onto the surrounding snow. And then, there is the sky. On clear, cold nights, the winter sky above Hveragerði offers one of nature's most breathtaking displays, the aurora borealis. Flowing through the heart of Hveragerði is the Varmá, the warm river. Its journey is a quiet narrative of the valley's character. Unlike many rivers in this land of ice, the Varmá is tempered by the earth's heat. Geothermal springs feed into it, mixing their hot, mineral-rich water with the cold, pure meltwater from the mountains. From our vantage point in the sky, we can trace its path as it winds lazily through the meadows and past the edge of the town, a constant moving presence in the landscape. The river's warmth creates a unique ecosystem along its banks. The slightly warmer water and the steam that often rises from its surface create a humid microclimate. The Varmá is not a powerful rushing torrent. It is, for the most part, a shallow and peaceful river. Its waters are clear, allowing one to see the smooth stones and dark volcanic sand that make up its bed. As it leaves the valley, the Varmá continues its journey across the southern lowlands, eventually merging with a larger river system that flows into the Atlantic Ocean. The town of Hveragerði itself is a study in peaceful coexistence. From the air, its layout appears sensible and unassuming. There is no sprawling urban chaos here. Parks and public gardens are woven into the community, some of them containing active hot springs and steam vents. This integration of wild geothermal features into the civic landscape is a testament to the town's unique identity. The community is small, and this fosters a sense of intimacy and charm. The architecture, while simple, is cheerful. The brightly painted roofs and walls provide a welcome burst of color. Even the tourism that the town attracts feels gentle. Visitors come not for loud entertainment, but for quiet communion with nature. As we slowly ascend, taking one last look down at this remarkable valley, the details merge back into a single, harmonious picture. We see the small, colorful town, the glowing greenhouses, the silver ribbon of the river, and the constant, gentle plumes of steam rising into the sky. It is a scene of profound and lasting peace. Hveragerði is a reminder that even in a world of dramatic and powerful forces, there can be places of quiet, gentle beauty. The wonder of this place lies in its simplicity. It is a town heated by the ground beneath it. It is a garden that blooms in a cold climate. It is a river that flows warm through the snow. To observe Hveragerði is to witness a perfect collaboration between the planet and its inhabitants. A quiet story of adaptation, respect, and ingenuity. Hveragerði rests in the hands of this gentle geothermal power, a place of everlasting peace and quiet wonder. And in imagining ourselves there, floating softly above it all, we too can find a small measure of that tranquility.